Hello, my beautiful people. Coach Gabby here, and I'm so excited to show you some awesome hip openers, all right? It's super important to stretch that part of the body. If you sit all day, that can get tight, which can lead to back pain, but we don't want that, so let's get into it. All right, we are gonna be doing 2 sets. The first one, I talk a little bit more, demonstrate, show you how to do it, and then the second set, we just go straight through the routine. All right, so if you think you have some knowledge already on correct movement, go ahead and get to it. If not, we're gonna start right here with the demo. Alrighty, for our first exercise, it's a great warm up. It's important to warm up those muscles before we stretch too much. We're gonna have alternating side lunges. So in a nice wide stance, your toes are facing forward. For 30 seconds, we're gonna go to one side, and then to the other, all right? 30 seconds, let's go. So our chest is up, our stomach is nice and strong, and you are gonna be leaning forward a little bit, to come down. It's a little bit difficult to stand up while you do this position, and you don't wanna strain your back. So you do have a little hinge forward, but in that, make sure that you're not arching your back, okay? A nice straight spine. Almost there, breathing. All right, go as deep as you comfortably can. Don't wanna overdo it, but we do wanna feel the stretch. 3, 2, 1, very good. Up and shake it out. Alrighty, next we have a wide-legged forward fold. So a regular forward fold would look something like this. Our feet are together and we come forward. But wide legs, because we want to stretch our hips. So wide legs, toes forward, and we're gonna arms straight up and flat back, come down, hands on the floor if you can. And then that's when your head falls down as well. If this is too much for you going all the way down, go ahead and grab a chair or a stool, all right? Hold on to that, come down as much as you comfortably can. And if that is still too much for you, go ahead and try a regular forward fold, okay? We all start somewhere, and with practice, we get more flexible and better over time. So choose your variation. That's gonna be a 30 seconds, coming up and then down and then holding it. If holding it is too much for you, go ahead and roll up and then take a second and then go back down. So you can split it up, okay? 30 seconds, let's go. Arms up, up, stretch, up, 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 straight back forward. Very good. Then bring your hands in between your feet and chin is tucked, head is hanging. Breathing. And if you can, go ahead and wiggle your feet out a little bit and make it an even wider stretch. And bring your head down towards the floor. Righty, 3, 2, 1. Wiggle your feet back in if you need to, and then roll up. So one vertebrae at a time. Head is the last thing that comes up. Shoulders roll back. Boom, wide leg forward fold, awesome. So next we have a standing lunge stretch. So I'm gonna turn to my side so you can see what you're gonna be doing is taking a step back. Our toes are facing forward. I want you to turn out that back foot, all right? So forward, straight, back turned out, okay? And then that forward knee is just going to bend a little bit. As far as you can, all right? If it's just a little, great. If you feel that stretch here, awesome. If not, you can go ahead and bend a little bit more, and we're gonna have our arms up, a little bit more difficult. If not, on your hips or even on a chair to help with balance, okay? So 30 seconds, breathing, big breath. Alrighty, and very good. We're gonna step back. All right, turn out those toes. And bend the knee, arms come up, very good. Make sure your shoulders are pressed down away from your ears. It's easy to kind of shrug them up when your arms are up, but we want a nice, elegant neck, no shrug shoulders. Almost there. If you have to come up, give it a second. And then come back down, that's fine too. Strong core. All right, 3, 2, 1. Straighten the knee and then come up. Very good. Other side. And 3, 2, 1. Step back. Very good. Now our foot and bend forward. The more you bend, the deeper you are gonna feel that stretch, but remember, safety first, listen to your body, you know what you can handle. Almost there. Breathing in your nose, out of your mouth, very good. And 3, 2, 1. Straighten and come up, very good. Shake it out, shake it out. And get ready for a Spider-Man lunge. So this is a little bit more difficult. I am gonna give you guys different modifications, don't worry. So I'm gonna bring my mat back a little bit. We're gonna get down on the floor into a plank to get into this stretch. So you can either put your hands down and step back, or you can, forward fold and then walk your hands out. Or you can just go ahead and start on the floor and get into a plank like that. All right, so once we're in plank position, what you're gonna do is bring your foot on the outside of your hand. All right, and that is the Spider-Man lunge. Now you can keep it here, or you can make it more difficult with a rotation. All right, let me change legs to make sure you guys are seeing this correctly. I think that's a better view, there you go. So, foot on the outside of my hand, and then if you wanna challenge yourself, go ahead and rotate. Now, if you don't feel comfortable doing this, that's okay. You can go ahead and do it on a knee, all right? And kind of bring your foot up like that, so knee down, and keep your hands here. Or if you wanna go ahead and do a child's pose on this one, you can go ahead and just do a wide child's pose and relax here for a second. All right, so different ways we can stretch our hips while doing that. And we're gonna do that for 30 seconds. Choose your way to get into your plank, and let's go. All right, step forward when you're ready, and you can either enjoy the stretch here. Definitely feel it either way, either variation you choose, you're gonna feel some benefit. So here, or challenge yourself. Now, if you are doing the rotation, it's important to look up at your hand for neck health, neck safety. Breathing. All right, 3, 2, 1, step back. Very good, and other side. Very good. Breathing. Deep breaths. If you need to take a break, go ahead and put your knee down. You can even come up here or hold it out. Almost there. 3, 2, I forgot to do my rotation. 1, and come out, step back, and gently come down. Very, very good. That was our Spider-Man lunge. I think you can imagine why they call it that. Now, since we're here on the floor, we are going to end it with some very relaxing, nice butterfly pulses. Since we're nice and stretched out on our hips, these are safe to do. Never pulse in a stretch if you're not warmed up, because you could seriously, overstretch and tear the muscle. So always make sure you're really warmed up if you're gonna ever do pulses. And pulses is, like a pulse, like a heartbeat. So we're gonna put our feet together, like so. We're gonna hold onto our feet to make sure our back is nice and straight. And we're going to flutter our knees like butterfly wings. So we're gonna do that for 30 seconds, and if that's too difficult for you, go ahead and just stay right here, press your knees down, try to press them down to the mat. If this position is uncomfortable for you, go ahead and put your hands behind your back, press down, try to scoot up more, scoot your bottom to your feet. That's another one. And if that's too much for you, go ahead and go in a straddle position and just stay like that, or maybe go forward and walk it out. Different options for right now. Breathing, get in your butterfly position, 30 seconds. Very good. Breathing, relax, return to a nice calm state. You can remember to drop your shoulders here. Straight back, straight spine. You can even close your eyes a little bit and enjoy this. Very good. Now 3, 2, 1, and butterfly time is over. That was our first set. Take a second, grab some water, relax, and get ready for our second set. Now, don't forget to look at what time is on the video, because you can always come back to this video and skip the demo and just get straight to the routine. Alrighty, moving on to our second set. You know what to do, so less talking, more doing. Let's get into it. First, we have our side lunges. All right, 30 seconds, alternating. Let's go. Remember to keep that chest up, straight back, breathe. Very good, smile, we're having fun. You can go slower too, you don't have to go my pace. Go at your own pace. 3, 2, 1, very good, shake it out, active recovery. Take a walk, and our wide-legged forward fold. So, wide legs. Remember, you could always do a regular forward fold, you can use a chair, you can, all the different variations I showed you before, 30 seconds. All right, let's go. Even here, upside down, remember to push your shoulders away from your ears. All right, 3, 2, 1. Push the ground up, lift your chest, wiggle it in, and roll up. Very, very good. Shoulders roll back, and we're ready for our standing forward lunge, all right? Big breath, and 3, 2, 1. Step back, toes out, arms up, and forward. Here, remember to try to keep your chest forward towards your leg, so you don't want it here, we want it twisted towards our leg, our knee, our bended knee. Strong core, breathe. 3, 2, 1, straighten your leg, hop forward and down, very good. Other side, big breath. You can always adjust once you're in the position. If you feel like, your leg is too far out or too in, you can always wiggle and get in the right place. Chest and hips squared forward. Breathing. 3, 2, 1. Very good. Shake it out, shake it out. A little active recovery. Take a walk. Maybe some knee bends. All right, and get ready for our Spider-Man lunge. Ooh. Alrighty. Choose your way of getting down to the plank. I think this time I'm gonna start on the floor. And 3, 2, 1, let's go. Remember, if this is too much for you, you can always bring your knee down. You can always bring your chest up. You can put your hips forward. You can also, really good stretch for the hips. 3, 2, 1, and gently down. Very good. Other side. And into our planks. Let's go. Back leg is straight. Try to make sure it's straight if you're doing the full position. Breathe. Almost there. You got this. 3, 2, 1. Gently come down. Very, very good. Roll your shoulders back. Breathe. And butterfly time. Choose your variation, what works best for you, and if all those variations I even gave you before were too much, go ahead and just go crisscross applesauce and go forward. All right, butterfly, 30 seconds. Let's go. Before I was holding my feet, but this time I have my arms, my hands behind me supporting my back. All right, it's okay to switch it up. Breathing. Smiling. Did you know it's scientifically proven that if you're sad, if you force yourself to smile and pretend, you know, you're smiling, it actually makes you happy? So even if we're going through this workout, we don't want to, we're gonna smile and we're gonna be happy and grateful that we're able to even exercise. All right, 3, 2, 1, very good. Go ahead, stretch your legs out in front of you straight and wiggle. Nice wiggle. Bend those knees and you're done. You're done unless you're ready for set number 3, then go ahead and rewind and go ahead and do it again. If not, check out our channel, subscribe, ring the bell so you don't miss out when we post a video, and I can't wait to see you all next time. Bye.